slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some modestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
2. 1. Coconut has been a staple in our 2. Sugar content.
having them come back with like nothing. So that was also, I just didn't work out. But I mean, I didn't lose sleep over it or anything. I don't think so. Like, I don't think there was anything that I didn't know, but my brain was probably a lot slower than with yours. You're just like, done. Yeah, this is it. So like the LTL, nope, not our thing. Not our thing. Just thinking maybe I'll.
Yeah.
I don't
well, and
know.
that's a good point because they did bring up LTL, and I said, listen, we're not you guys probably have looking around their warehouse, just a little bit that I knew and knowing we don't really have an LTL process. I mean, that's not what we do. We're truckload. We can do a lot of partial. We can do box trucks. We can do hot shots. We can do all that stuff. But LTL, that's just not us. And I was honest about that. And they did say, yeah, it'd be kind of hard to beat our LTL deal. So obviously they have that in place. One of the things that they had said when we went over there is they wish they would have given us that one load, right? Do you recall that?
Yep.
And can you kind of maybe walk the listeners through why they said they should have given us that load?
Well, what they do is for Amazon, and for Amazon, you have to have a scheduled time, and the shipper missed his appointment, so he has to wait until I think the 15th.
Well, I think he took it and he never even had an appointment. He just said he got one to get the load.
Oh,
is the way I took it. I could be wrong, but either way,
you probably know better than I do.
Yeah,
I thought he missed the appointment and then he has to wait until the 15th to get it.
Yeah, I think he does have to wait till the 15th now because he took the load and picked it up before securing an appointment. So that's, if you've been in this industry more than 2 weeks, so next week you're going to know all this. So don't worry. There's certain people you never pick up a load without having a delivery appointment because you will sit on it. So let's see. We got some questions here. Tiffany's got a question. What did you do prior to joining us at B2B? Is this your first time? Yeah, he's a baby broker. So no, go ahead and answer that question for Tiffany.
I was a quality control supervisor.
Okay. At a wood products manufacturer, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So familiar with the industry, somewhat, and been around trucks and et cetera. So
Yes.
All right. So we visit the customer. So this is where I need our listeners to chime in. Here's the scenario with this customer. We go over and visit them Tuesday. And it's like, yeah, send us your information. We'll get you set up. So we send it into Tuesday. We don't hear back. And Joey's like, oh, I was going to wait. And I said, no, email them again because they said they were going to do it. So let's hold, the customer accountable to what they said, or at least follow up and see what's changed. Right. So he follows up and they say, I'll get it tomorrow, which was yesterday. So now here we are Friday. I asked Joey this morning, what are you going to do? He said he's going to wait till Tuesday. So if you're listening and if you've ever sold transportation, drop in the comments exactly what you would do. Would you wait till Tuesday or would you do something differently? So you got a finger up. What's up, Joey?
We did get two different emails. One said they were busy and early next week, and another gentleman said it will be tomorrow, which was the next day, which is yesterday.
Yeah. So, and that's what I was going off because number one, that's the answer I wanted. And number two, that was the second email and he was the boss. So that's so Crystal already jumped in and said, your fellow baby broker said, don't wait. Don't wait. So I would be following up is what she's saying. I'm sure we'll have a couple other comments in here, but that I just wanted to present that to people that are following along because I think it's important is like when you do have a lead, especially with somebody and they said they're going to do something, sometimes we get busy and we're like, oh yeah, I forgot that. Now if they didn't respond or the last comment says, hey Joey, I'm super busy. I'm going to be out a couple of days. I'll get to it Tuesday. Wait till Tuesday. But since the last email we had was I'll get it tomorrow, which was yesterday, I'd follow up after this call and just saying, hey, so-and-so, just checking in. I know you guys are probably busy, but also want to get you some quotes. So if you have anything we're working on that you're working on, let us know. And while we get that packet set up, we can get you a rate for that.
Okay.
So Don says it's hard because you do email again and be a pest, or do you be aggressive? It is hard. And I think every situation is different. The fact that we visited them in person tells me, and they basically said they were going to give us the business, I'm going to tend to be aggressive.
Okay.
And one of the things with this customer that we saw is they ship a lot of different modes. So through this process, I think we can really help them, bring value. And value, I was talking about this morning, value isn't always dollars, right? It's not the cheapest rate. So it's important to know that in this industry that value sometimes is time. Value sometimes is our expertise, because if we can save them time and money and they can move on and do other things, that's all value. And so we have to really understand our value proposition. And Don followed up with, I've always been told to be aggressive. I'm gonna always err on the side of being aggressive. So Janet's got one here. Don't get pushed out the door being overboard. Maybe email Monday. Oh, Janet, come on, man. Yeah. I mean, it's each their own, right? So, and you can follow up in a positive manner without being pushy. Like I had said, you could say, hey, just circling back again, I know things get lost sometimes, but, let us know how we can, move this process along. And Janet followed up with, it is a hard market for sure. So, and again, it goes back to me. You have a personal relationship. These guys, they're not going to ostracize you if you followed up when they said they were going to do something and they haven't gotten to it yet. So, all right. So man, we're already 28 minutes in. I must've been talking a lot, Joey.
Wow.
Time flies. So here's the most important part of this episode. Your cold calling script. for when you call customers. Okay, so you just called me. I answered the phone. Hey, this is Kale. What can I do for you?
My name is Joey. I'm a freight broker at B2B Transportation. We're a company that specializes in helping businesses ship their products all over the country. I was wondering if I had a few minutes to chat so I could learn more about your company's products and see if we could help.
What do you know about us?
Your B2B Transportation.
Okay, but what do we ship? What modes do you handle? Do you handle flatbed? Do you do LTL? Do you do reefer? Because we do a little bit of everything. What exactly is your expertise?
We'll find that out.
Okay.
Probably be more lumber in that area since I load trucks and knew a lot of stuff before coming in here, but we don't know.
Okay. I think we're good right now, Joey. I don't know that we would be a good fit for you.
Actually, that's the reason why I called.
Okay.
Similar company, in quotes, is using competitor, quotes, and like the way we helped and communicate throughout the shipping process and deep dove into the carriers that B2B Transportation use.
Okay. All right. So, give me an example of how you've done that for that other client that you just mentioned.
We filter out the carriers. There's a high rate of theft, fraud going present.
All right. So I put you through quite a bit there. So, drop in the comments, what do you think about the script? What did Joey do well so that we can do more of that? And then, these are always hard because it's simulated. It's live. We're not going to drop customer names or anything like that. But what are some suggestions, that he needs to work on, but also what did he do well? So Don dropped in there, do your research on the customer. Obviously, this is a hypothetical customer. Totally agree with that. Because, if you call me, here's something I do all the time. I get hit up via email, via LinkedIn. And the one thing that I do try to do, because I've been on the other end of that, is respond. But I get hit up several times a week. Couple questions. Are you interested in selling B2B transportation? Answer is no, I'm not. Okay. So that's the answer. Or do you have an exit strategy for B2B transportation? Would you like to save money on taxes? Well, I'm good on that. So my response when they ask if I'm interested in selling B2B transportation is this, so that they will go away if they're not a good fit, because we're not interested in selling. We're interested in growing. But what I do is I said, no, I'm not interested, but I would need to know your approach, because everybody always wants to book a call, right? Well, I don't know about you, but my time is valuable. It's extremely important for me to not book unnecessary meetings that will get me nowhere, right? Now, that being said, so what I put to them is, I'm not interested, but if I was in the market, I would need to know what your strategy is prior to booking a call, who you work with. Are you a venture capitalist? Are you private equity? Or are you already in the business and just looking to scale? I said, so before we book a call, I would need to know all that. You know what happens? Nobody responds. Because I add on to that as I'm not interested in a roll up and a flip, because it's a lot of work to sell a company. I've been through that. And, I don't want, number one, we're not for sale. So, but number two, if we were, it would have to be a great fit. And so I think for me is like learning how to respond to those people and, just giving them an answer. So that's why my point with that is when people do reach out, I do try to respond, because I have made cold calls. I have done that. And I would rather have a no, I'm not interested, than a ghost or string me along, because, my time's valuable too. And just because I'm selling doesn't mean my time isn't just as important as anybody else's. So I always try to think about that when I'm being called. Don did say he was trying to recover and it was good to keep trying. I would agree. I think that's one of the most important things when you're cold calling is don't just get stumped and quit talking, or kind of, not that you quit, but just kind of stopping. I think that's super important. So And then Crystal said that was a great pause on your delivery, and you kept finding reasons you should choose us. I would totally agree with that. I thought your cadence was very good. You weren't rushed. You weren't. Your voice did not appear to be nervous, which I think is important. So it speaks confidence. Because if we're not confident in that cold calling process, people are going to sense that and just walk. Number one, walk all over you. 2, maybe hang up, and 3, not give you the time of day. None of those are good situations for us. So, Crystal did ask, how else can we show our value? So, we got another one here. Wayne, Joey. Wayne must have hit a little soon. I was trying to drop the other one off, and then that one popped up. So, all right. So, man, 34 minutes. Joey, any other insights that you want to share with our listeners from week 2 and maybe what you're looking forward to in the next week?
I did on LinkedIn, since it was a subject earlier, I did get a new mentor, Sean Matthew. He's been talking to me throughout this whole week, giving me pointers, and also told me to actually read the 48 Laws of Power.
Yep.
So I kind of started doing that, it's been interesting.
Yeah, I think I commented on that the other day. I do recall reading that, but I don't read books because I drive a lot, so I listen to them. But I do recall, it having some really, really good stuff in it. So, so here's the rest of Wayne's comment. Being in the industry for over 35 years plus, one word comes to mind is perseverance. Totally agree. You can't be like there is no finish line for what we're doing. You just got to keep moving forward. Some things that I'm looking forward to for next week is we're going to work to get out and see some trucks getting loaded so that the team can see that. They can, see with their own eyes, learn more about the equipment, what the driver goes through, those sorts of things. Looking at your Cardone training this week, Joey, was there one thing that you really picked out that was valuable for you?
Actually, I have quite a bit. Ask the hard questions. He said flat out, were they trying to make an appointment? Is there any reason why you won't be at this appointment? I thought that was kind of straight to the shot, like, hey, is this actually going to happen? Or it kind of puts them on the spot. Yeah. And another thing he said is, like, if you're making an appointment and they don't have a pen or pencil or anything, he said, I'll hold. And you just stop.
Yeah.
Pretty powerful.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Awesome. Well, I think we wrap this thing up.
Detailed health effects by system. particular, is a potent source of flavonoids, which can help fight oxidative stress.